times. People angry she was shamed like that.
All right, well, a reason to get all those Christmas gifts shipped out on time.
And you may want to think twice about buying a fitness tracker if you really want to lose weight. Jill Wagner's on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange with today's Money Watch report. Good morning, Jill.
Good morning, Russ and Karen. It is decision day at the Fed. The Federal Reserve wraps up a policy meeting this afternoon. Most economists think that the board will vote to keep interest rates as is for now. Lawmakers are calling, meanwhile, for Wells Fargo CEO John Stump to step down. The bank admitted it created millions of fake bank accounts to meet sales goals and get bonuses. He told the Senate Banking Committee the company will help customers affected by the scandal. Yesterday, though, we learned some customers' credit scores suffered because of it. And FedEx is raising prices by about 4% starting January 2nd. The shipping company is expecting a record holiday season fueled by more online shopping. Last year, FedEx faced a lot of backlash. If you remember, it didn't get all of the packages to their destinations in time for the holidays. Not good.
I remember that. And Jill, the fitness tracker market has exploded in the last few years, but it turns out they may not help people get fit.
Okay, so this is a pretty interesting twist. A 2-year-long study of overweight young adults found that those who did not use wearable trackers actually lost more weight than people who did. Researchers think that dieters might use reaching fitness goals as an excuse to eat more. Others might just be discouraged if they miss their goals.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, I'm taking mine off right now. Done.
All right. He's just chucked it across the desk.
Ignorance is bliss.
Thanks. So right, exactly, Jill. Thank you very much. Ignorance is bliss. I love it.
That it is. All right. Jill, thanks. Well, relief is just around the corner for drivers who've been dealing with gas shortages on much of the East Coast. Colonial Pipeline expects to have an emergency pipeline bypass finished today. That'll help get gasoline pumping again. That pipeline was shut down last week after a leak was discovered in Alabama. Some states are only getting about a third of their normal amount of fuel, and that's created shortages as well as a spike in prices. They say it will take a couple of days to get things back to normal. The cause of that leak is still under investigation.
A favorite place for Texans to fill up their tanks could be expanding to Collin County. An unidentified real estate developer's map is spreading on social media. What do you think might go here? It's suggesting Buc-ee's has a contract to buy property off Highway 75 in Melissa. The city manager tells us he's not aware of the plans, but the gas station is on a wish list of businesses they're trying to lure, and the map might be accurate. We spoke to a manager at Buc-ee's in Denton County who says there are plans to expand in North Texas, but would not confirm or deny any plans in Melissa. Come to Arlington.
Did you do that interview with Bucky Nuggets and his
beaver nuggets? There we go, yeah. I know. I don't blame him. Well, not that any of us would ever do this, but if you need a day to just rest, or if you have plans and you want to call in sick, claiming you might have the flu may be your most believable excuse.
You know, 1,000 bosses were surveyed by a health insurance company, and it turns out that managers don't really believe colds or migraines keep employees too sick to clock in. But in addition to the flu, they say back pain and surgery were also acceptable reasons to stay home. What excuses have you used that actually worked? You can join the conversation right now on our CBS DFW Facebook page.
Yeah, but then
my back's
hurting. Yeah, and surgery.
I should probably go home right now.
Nice try. All right, it's time to get a check of weather and traffic on the ones. Chelsea, how are the roads looking?
I believe that study was done by a male manager who doesn't believe that migraines count. Karen, that
probably
totally counts.
Yeah.
Totally counts. All right, we're watching the roads. Hopefully you guys are feeling great today. 35W northbound at Basswood Boulevard is where this crash is, and it's causing some backups for North Loop 820 eastbound to make that connection. So stick to Beach Street or Blue Mound for now. The other crashes out there, this one cleared 35E northbound at Sainer, which is good news, but check out 75. Brakes are starting to build. One lane is blocked. Use Greenville to get by, and 635 right at Forest. We're also tracking minor delays there, as this one's also in the clearing stages. Overall, though, Collin and Denton counties are still showing mostly green. I've been tweeting updates for you. Chelsea, CBS is where you'll find those. Let's go ahead and check in with Jeff.
Now, another big excuse for the weather is blue sky fever. You might call in with blue sky fever some days. Next week, I think a lot of people may be calling in sick. Wait till you see the 7-day forecast. We finally get some fall here into North Texas, even though the first day of fall is tomorrow. Right now, though, it still feels like summer, warm and muggy, 77 in Flower Mound and Little Elm. Denton County temperatures in the mid-70s in Louisville and the city of Denton. And from here, we warm up quickly. We'll be in the 90s at lunchtime, so nothing is changing yet when you look at this forecast until this afternoon. And this will be a subtle change for us, but at least it will be a change. Some drier air moving in this morning, and that will be with us this afternoon. So no heat index to talk about today. It won't be humid later on, but it will be hot. The high temperature 96, but I think we'll stay away from triple digits for today with that drier air moving in. Now, the wind won't be blowing a whole lot today. Light winds out of the southeast will put us in the level orange air quality alert. So if you have any respiratory problems or things like asthma, emphysema, you might want to limit the amount of time you're spending outside during the afternoon. Could take a bike, walk, or even carpool as alternate modes of transportation for today with the increased pollution. Now, we do have quite a bit of rain showing up in Arizona and California, and that's a sign of things to come for the weekend for us. But in the meantime, the humidity levels are fairly low for the next couple of days. But that humidity will come surging back on Friday, so enjoy the relative comfort of today and tomorrow before we see muggy conditions again on Friday. But then over the weekend, here's Saturday and again on Sunday, we'll have a decent chance of showers and thunderstorms returning to North Texas as a storm system moves at us from the west. And we could be talking about several inches of rain Saturday through Monday. Could have some locally heavy rain this weekend. So we're tracking for the possibility of a soaker this weekend, especially on Sunday, that could bring us quite a bit of rain in a relatively short amount of time. So that's something we'll be watching for your weekend forecast. In the meantime, lots of sun today, tomorrow, Friday, highs in the mid-90s. But you see over the weekend with that increased rain chance, 83 the high on Sunday, and yes, 79 degrees on Monday. Now, we still have a chance of rain, Russ and Karen, Monday, but look at Tuesday, sunny, dry, crisp, with a high of 81. There's your blue sky fever next week.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Right. Did we say that was a good excuse for Tuesday? Thanks,
not the cold. But you know, with the hot temperatures we've had, it may not feel like Christmas is near, but this may help put you in the holiday spirit. After winning a national contest, a couple of people from the White House headed to a tree farm in Wisconsin to pick out this year's Christmas tree. It was kind of like Goldilocks. The first tree was a little too big to get through the White House doors. So with tape measures in hand, they then went to look for another, but the second one they found was too small. Finally, they found one and marked it with red, white, and blue ribbon. The 20-foot tree will be moved, decorated, and then put on display in the Blue Room of the White House. They found their one.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It'd be so much easier if they just got an artificial tree.
I know, just put it in the attic. Every year, that's what I do.
Me
Has
too.
the lights on it. Hey. All right, straight ahead. A unique shelter is opening up here in North Texas.
The group it's catering to. Plus, unless you've steered clear of the TV and social media, you probably know by now that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are headed for divorce. Pitt is now speaking out about filing.
CBS Money Watch is sponsored by Frontier Business Edge.
Frontier Business Edge gives your business blazing fast Fios internet. For a limited time, you can get our 50 megabit package for the price of 25 megabits. That's double the speed. And with Fios, you get equally fast uploads and downloads over 100% fiber optics to your business. Get twice the speed at a great price. Switch to Fios today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER. Ask how you could receive a